Hello everyone, Gashbad here. As I may have brought up on the channel before, I have a son, and he likes two things above all others. He likes Lego, and he likes Minecraft. And he especially likes Lego Minecraft. And so he's been going on and on about how great Minecraft zombies and other mobs are, and there's only so much I can take of that. And so I start coming back at him about how great Warhammer zombies are, and one thing leads to another, things are said, challenges are made, and now I gotta prove it on the game table. We're going back to Warhammer Fantasy Battles 6th edition, Warhammer Skirmish, my Vampire Count's Necromancer and his horde of zombies against my son's Lego Minecraft Witch and Lego Minecraft Zombies. The scenario we're using is Bring Out Your Dead. Pretty straightforward, it's played on a 2-foot by 2-foot board. We each start with just a single Necromancer. Of course, I'm using a proper Warhammer Necromancer, my son is using a Lego Minecraft Witch. We're fighting in a graveyard, which we've represented here with a mixture of Warhammer Fantasy Battles scenery and Lego Minecraft stuff. Although I think when my son was setting this up, I think he added a few extra pieces of Lego Minecraft terrain, maybe trying to get himself a little bit of a home field advantage. He's starting 4 inches from the right-hand center of the board. I'm starting 4 inches in from the left-hand side. The winner is the last wizard standing. So we roll to see who goes first, and the Lego Minecraft seizes the initiative. The Witch makes a cautious move forward, and then we go on to the magic phase. Our Necromancers only know one spell, and that's Raise the Dead, but we can cast it at one of 3 power levels. At casting power 3+, we can raise up D3 zombies, at 7+, we can raise up D6 plus 1, and at 12+, we can raise up D6 plus 3. I'm going to tell you this right now, we only use the middle version. We only cast the spell that's 7+ to cast and gives us D6 plus 1 zombies. Technically, as per the scenario rules, all the zombies are using skeleton stats. Whatever, it barely matters. For the magic phases, the casting wizard gets 3 dice to roll and try and meet that casting value. The other wizard gets 2 dice to try and dispel. For the first Lego Minecraft magic phase, the witch manages to cast the spell successfully, but only raises 3 zombies. We've got one with an iron sword, one with an iron helmet, and a little baby zombie in the lower left. With no shooting or hand-to-hand, we're straight on to my turn. My Necromancer creeps forward a bit, taking cover behind that tombstone, and I also go on to the magic phase where I successfully cast the middle level Raise the Dead spell. But I don't roll great for the number of zombies I create. I get 2 of them. So one's going to act as my bodyguard right in front of my Necromancer, and the other one's going to go off to the left. Back to the Minecraft turn, and now we have to roll to see if our Necromancers maintain control of the minions that they've summoned. We're not great at this. We're still new. We roll a d6 for every zombie on the board. Every zombie within 6 inches of the Necromancer will fall apart and die on the roll of a 6. Between 6 and 12 inches, they will fall apart on the roll of a 5+, and if they're over 12 inches away, then they fall apart on the roll of a 4+. All of my opponent's zombies are within 6 inches, so none of them fall apart, and we go on to the Declare Charges section of the movement phase. Here we can see that a normal zombie and the baby zombie have charged my zombie over on the left, and a single Minecraft zombie charges my zombie protecting my Necromancer on the right. The witch is perfectly happy with where she is and doesn't move at all. Just stands around going, meh. In the magic phase, however, she does manage to cast the middle level Raise the Dead spell again and adds 5 more zombies to the middle of the table. Each of the zombies has to appear at a gravestone, and you can't have more than one of your zombies appear at any given gravestone in your turn. But now we have combats on the board. The zombies on the right just kind of punch each other to no real effect, but on the left, the baby zombie and the other zombie team up and manage to knock down my zombie over there. My turn, and all of a sudden I'm looking at a whole lot of Lego dead guys, so my Necromancer just goes and backs up a little bit. I'm going to see if I can get some reinforcements on the table. I am successful in this. I managed to get another 5 of my Warhammer zombies up out of the ground, including one that I put way over by the Lego Minecraft Witch. I'm going to do a little assassination attempt over there. In close combat, the zombie on the left stands up and manages to hold on while the other 2 zombies punch him. While over on the right, the zombie with the iron sword does pretty well and stuns my zombie over there. So yeah, in Warhammer Skirmish, there's no special rules for the undead where they don't get stunned, like in Mordheim. They follow the normal injury rules. In the Lego Minecraft turn, again, the witch doesn't move and has her minions do the dirty work. 2 fresh zombies, including a zombie villager, charge a zombie of mine in the center. Another 3 zombies charge the one right in front of the witch, but that does leave the one behind her. In her magic phase, she manages to raise just 2 zombies. One goes on a run against my Necromancer all the way on the other side of the board, and one pops up near her to provide a little bit of support. Somewhat predictably, my zombie that was charged by 3 blockhead zombies gets destroyed. The zombie that was stunned the round earlier, of course, gets taken out automatically, and my other zombie that was charged this round gets stunned. And over on the left, my final zombie, outnumbered and alone, manages to survive and stun one of his opponents. Back to me, and I guess if you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. My Necromancer and one of his zombie friends is gonna charge that zombie that popped up right next to me. Obviously, this is a little bit of a risk putting my Necromancer in combat, but I'm feeling a little outnumbered, and the Necromancer is better in combat than the zombies. Hopefully I can dispatch him quickly and raise a bunch more guys to give myself a safer area to be in. In other news, I do have one of my free zombies charge the Lego zombie that I stunned earlier, and I managed to get a charge in on the witch. So there's plenty of carnage this round. On the left, the baby zombie finally managed to dispatch my zombie that's been holding strong for most of this game. Fortunately, the zombie that charged in against the Lego stunned zombie does dispatch him, but I'm kind of just breaking even over there. Bad news on the far side of the table, my charging assassin zombie fails to hurt the witch and then gets knocked down in return. Nice try. However, it's a good round for spellcasters in combat. The Necromancer with his buddy manages to take out the Lego zombie that came after me. Back to the Lego Minecraft turn, and we've been doing pretty well so far. None of us had lost a zombie to the Crumble test so far, but that's about to change. We've gotten our guys kind of far away, and so now 2 Lego zombies fall apart. On the right-hand side of the table, the witch is taking no chances with his zombie knocked down in front of her and sends 4 of the nearby zombies into combat with it. Because the zombie is knocked down, all those guys are going to hit automatically, so all they have to do is roll a 4+ to wound, and then because it's knocked down, it's going to be automatically taken out. No need to consult the injury chart. The baby zombie and a friend charge one of my zombies on the left-hand side of the board, and the witch continues to be pretty strong with the Winds of Death, raising another 4 zombies in the magic phase. None of us have been able to dispel a spell so far, which is not terribly surprising. 2 dice against 3, but there you go. So yeah, in close combat, the knockdown zombie that went after the witch is absolutely torn apart by that mob, and another one of my zombies that was knocked down is also killed. He had actually been stunned 2 rounds ago. The round before, he rolled over to knock down and managed to survive the attacks against him, but not this time. Now he's gone. The other combat on the left is inconclusive. So back to my turn, and the Necromancer again finds himself with a zombie that's cropped up next to him. It worked last time, so we're going to go into combat with that friend of mine. We've been a pretty good team so far. Sadly, my zombie that is fighting the baby zombie fails its Crumble test and dissolves. This means that I only have 1 zombie total on the table. What I need is a big magic phase to get me back in the game, and I get it. I raised the maximum 7 zombies. A couple of them pop up near my Necromancer to provide a screen. The rest of them show up in the center. The witch has got a big mob of her Lego zombies all the way on the other side of the table. So right now, the center is actually where the thinnest point in her line is. So again, in close combat, the Necromancer and his compadre managed to chop down a zombie trying to attack me on the back line. That was the only combat this round, so back to my opponent. It's a rough round for the Crumble test, and he loses 3 of his Lego zombies. Suddenly the numbers aren't looking so bad. So from here, the witch sends out her minions into a bunch of combats across the board. All of my zombies that are away from my Necromancer are charged by a single Minecraft Lego zombie, with the exception of 1 poor dope relatively close to my Necromancer that is charged by both the zombie and the baby zombie, who has somehow survived this entire game. If you ever played Minecraft, you know those guys are mean. That means there are 6 separate combats this round. It's a pretty busy board that only gets busier in the magic phase as the witch manages to raise up another 4 Lego zombies. And then, things start going poorly for the Warhammer world. First, one of my zombies over by the witch is killed. Then a zombie villager manages to stun another zombie over by the witch. Another zombie is killed. And the last zombie in that central section is stunned. The baby zombie and the zombie with the hat managed to knock down one of my zombies, and the last combat is a draw. That didn't go well at all. That was an absolutely furious charge by the Lego Minecraft zombies. So I'm feeling outnumbered and outgunned. I gotta find a way to break through this witch's defenses. For the 3rd time this game, my Necromancer and his bodyguard are going to charge into combat. We're charging the zombie that is attacking the only one of my zombies to stay on his feet last round. We're gonna help that guy out. Clearly he's worth having around. One of my zombies does manage to stand up from being knocked down. That does mean he's going to strike last this round. And I've got 2 over by the witch that roll over from stunned to just knocked down. And then disaster strikes. My raised dead spell is dispelled. First time that's happened this game. I get no fresh zombies. I'm in trouble. And the hits keep on coming in the close combat phase. My Necromancer and the 2 zombies fail to hurt the zombie that they've all mobbed up on, and he gets to strike back, and of course he chooses to target the Necromancer and punches a wound off of him. The Necromancers have 2 wounds, so I'm still in it. That didn't go how I wanted it to. In better news, the zombie that just stood up this round survives the attacks from the 2 zombies that he's fighting and stuns one of them. One of my zombies that was stunned last round was not so fortunate and was dispatched by his opponent. Speaking of my opponent, it's his turn now, and sadly, it doesn't look like any of his LEGO Minecraft zombies crumble away at the start of the turn. 3 of his brick zombies go charging into that big combat with the Necromancer, 2 of them charging into one of my zombies, and the last getting into combat with my Necromancer himself. Another LEGO zombie charges in to help the baby zombie, and my remaining knockdown zombie over by the witch is absolutely mobbed. However, now it's my opponent's turn to fail to raise any new zombies in this round. I suppose that helps out a little, but considering he's near his maximum of 12 zombies, got 11 on the table right now, it doesn't help out that much. As you would expect, my last knockdown zombie near the witch is torn apart in a flurry of angry bricks. The baby zombie and his friend manage to knock down my Warhammer zombie. And the big combat with the Necromancer goes pretty well for me, actually. My outnumbered zombie on the left gets stunned, but in return one of his zombies is killed. So back to my turn, and unhelpfully, the zombie that was fighting the baby zombie and his friend crumbles away. I've got 1 loose zombie in the Necromancer fight. He killed his opponent last round, so he's charging in against the zombie fighting my Necromancer. It's a good magic phase, and we're back in the game. I managed to bring up 6 more zombies. Again, I'm feeling like my opportunities are in the center of the table, so that's where they go. They might be coming a little bit too late, though. In the close combat phase, my zombie that came in to help my Necromancer misses, and in return, the LEGO Minecraft zombie knocks down my Necromancer. A hit, a wound, but just a knockdown. Still, clearly not where I want to be. Especially since the knockdown zombie next to us, he was stunned in the round before and rolled over to knockdown, well, he's killed by the 2 zombies chopping away at him. So I'm looking like I'm in a lot of trouble. My Necromancer is on the ground and surrounded by LEGO Minecraft zombies. But then, a miracle. Both of the closest LEGO zombies to me crumble away, fail their crumble test, and dissolve. That means there's only 2 zombies close enough to charge my Necromancer, the baby zombie and his friend, and one of them gets intercepted by one of my nearby zombies. Not exactly ideal, but it's a lot better than it was a moment ago. Sensing victory at hand, the witch sends out the big mob of zombies around her to spread out and charge my guys in the center of the table. In the magic phase, the witch is only able to raise 2 zombies, which keeps pretty close to herself in case any of my guys come looking for an easy assassination run. In the combats in the center of the table, generally not a lot happens. One of my Warhammer zombies does manage to stun a LEGO zombie, and then we go over to the other side of the table where the Necromancer is fighting a baby zombie and his bodyguard is fighting a regular one. Well, the regular Minecraft LEGO zombie does manage to knock down my bodyguard, which isn't great. And then that baby zombie comes in, automatically hits, but it's strength 3 versus toughness 3. It needs a 4+ to wound. Of course, since I'm knocked down, if it wounds, I'm automatically taken out. And the baby zombie does it. That little jerk. There goes my Necromancer. The rest of my guys crumble away. LEGO Minecraft have won. Well, super. I guess I'm going to have to hear about this for a while. But that's it. Another fun Warhammer Skirmish scenario. I think there is the potential for this scenario to sort of grind on if both players were pretty careful. If you just stayed close to your home base, raised the zombies around you, and never sent anyone else to actually go attack the rival Necromancer. But if you're a little bit more cavalier with your Necromancer like I was, well, I guess 1, you are more likely to lose, but I think it also makes for a more interesting game. Otherwise, thanks for watching. A bit of a weird one, this one. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, observations, or concerns, and I'll see you on the next one.